I'm sleepy today.
Me too. It's the weather. Hello there. Long time no see.
Yeah.
It's been
A long time.
probably 2 months, 3,
Probably,
maybe
yeah.
longer. No idea what we talked about in the last one, but I'm sure we promised you that we'd see you that following week, and that sure did not happen.
I bet we didn't. I bet we
not.
said we'll see you when we see you.
A lot's happened though.
Yeah, I mean, 2 months. A lot can happen. A lot has happened.
Today was even wild for me.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Woodland in Bollinger County. I guess that's Bollinger County.
It's the school inside of Marble Hill.
Yeah. And spoke at a FCA event. Me and my father-in-law, Darren, the media outreach pastor here. He started off mainly because I said, you got to start because I am not good at this kind of thing. So he talked about joining the long race.
Okay.
Endurance, right?
The long race.
Yep.
Okay.
Not a sprint. Don't treat life as a sprint. Long race, things like that. And then I pretty much just gave my testimony and literally stopped at the bell. So that was wild. Wow. But no, it was exciting. It was cool. I recognized a few of the students just from basketball, Notre Dame, stuff like that. My heart was pounding though, bro. I couldn't stand it. We had like a visitor name tag, and I swear it was moving.
Oh man,
it was wild. I think like the last time we talked on this, I just started like training basketball stuff, saying it was going well. It's going still well. I have 3 AAU summer league teams that will be playing this year. But it's been super awesome. So I haven't even told you this yet. There's a kid that goes to Jackson. I've been training pretty much the whole time. He'll be on one of the AAU teams that I have. Yeah. He's been coming to church here the last 4 or 5 weeks or so. And yesterday we had a weight training, and he just had questions the whole time.
Was it one of the kids from when you moved?
Yes.
Okay.
And he just had question after question after question, and I was just kind of smiling, pausing and then answering what I could.
Yeah.
His questions were good. It was kind of just like, he grew up not really in church, but kind of in church. Like he's like, I know Noah's Ark, and he's like, I understand the simplicity, right? Like the easy part. He's like, but beyond that, like I don't even know. And I was like, yeah, well, partially we're not supposed to,
Yeah.
Had questions about baptism. He had questions about like, what is getting saved? Like, what is that? And things. So that was super cool. I invited him over to the house last night just to hang out, and just be with me and my wife pretty much, and then our baby girl, 'cause she stays up so late anyway, and just hung out, talked a little bit, but nothing crazy, right? Like I wasn't going to force anything or anything, but it's cool to see the questions arising. What else? I'm sure there's a lot.
Well, you moved.
I moved. That's not a surprise.
Yeah, that was fun.
Still moving. My car is loaded down right now.
And
I got
you
my
don't
car
have
back
okay.
today.
What
my
was
car
wrong?
Had 2 recalls on it. I think one of them got fixed. The other one, the part's been ordered for a while. But it was the front sway bar and something else.
And it had a recall for the front sway bar?
It did.
Wow. So
I got it like a week ago.
Okay.
But I already knew it was an issue because I could hear it, everything that was going on.
Yeah.
Sounded like that.
Yeah. So they fixed it?
Yes, and it does not. It does not make any noises, but I was still sad because I could not enjoy it on the way here because my car is still loaded down.
Yeah.
And the vacuum and the ladder kept hitting each other every bump. So it was like the noise was still there, but I knew it was gone because I couldn't hear it. So I was happy, but still sad. So I'm ready to unload my car and just drive it completely empty and sound noise free.
How does it feel going from the car?
I feel like I'm in a
SUV?
lifted truck again.
You do.
I do. I was like, man, my seat's just taller or something.
Yeah, he was in a Chrysler 300 for 2 days, and
it felt longer than that. It was like 3.
Yeah.
I was ready to get out of it. Not gonna lie.
Man.
I was ready for my car back.
Yep.
So that's back. Life's back as normal. We're back in the podcast room, filming the podcast.
Back in the podcast room. I honestly don't know of anything that happened new in my life since
Nothing that I guess you can announce fully. They're not pregnant or anything. Don't worry. I'd be super happy, and I'd tell you anyway. Trying to think. What have you told me?
I mean,
you mentioned the dog story. That was kind of your family's dog that passed.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the last couple episodes that we talked about, I feel like.
My mom got 2 new puppies. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that. They probably did not know that.
Yeah, maybe not. You guys may not know that. My dogs. My mom's
we
dog
had a
passed.
Baptism Sunday here
2 weeks.
last week.
This last weekend. Yeah.
And we had about 93 or so, 90 something get baptized. So that was absolutely crazy. That was an experience.
Yes, that was.
I
that was
baptized
crazy.
somebody. That's my second time baptizing somebody, and I still didn't do great at it. Maybe the third one. We'll see. Apparently, I did it super fast, but it's felt like forever while I was doing it.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably in the tub for a while.
Yeah, because we were already in that one while they were baptizing the other one, so it was like I was already talking to him.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like it's time.
Yeah.
Get
what
ready.
did you say?
I don't remember, bro. It's gone.
Okay.
I just pretty much I knew he was saved. Yeah. Right? Like I already knew that. But I pretty much just said, I'm proud of you. I'm there for you if you ever need anything. And then I'm going to baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I was wondering if you said that. That's all you need to say.
I didn't forget that. Yeah. That'd be bad. Yeah. I guess. I bet he'd be all right. But
yeah.
No, I did not forget that. Now, it was pretty funny because the next weekend, the same weekend, because next weekend would be this weekend. Yeah. So I guess it was that same service in second or third service, and Chris was explaining what we were saying to them in the tub and like what we're supposed to say, and I was like, you should have told me that before I baptized this guy. But he was pretty much saying how we say this verse. I don't remember what exact verse it is, but it's about what you say for baptism.
Is it
I should know.
Buried
Yes,
in the likeness of his death and raised in the likeness of his resurrection. So he was basically
quoting that, and I was like, I said that, but not. Yeah. I didn't say that whole paragraph. I just said, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, which is the same thing. It's just buried, like you said.
I mean, Pastor
Chris
Kevin
says that all
Pastor
the time. Kevin says
his thing is buried in the likeness of his death and raised in the likeness of his resurrection. I baptize you now, my brother or sister, in the name of the Father and the Son of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. I was pretty simple. I was just, here you go. This is what we're doing. But no, it was good. It's crazy to see just my past life and how things are just turn around. I would be the last one to think that I would be some sort of influence to them, where me inviting them just kind of started that whole thing, which is absolutely mind-boggling. Even talking to 16-year-olds today, it was an FCA group, so Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and I even said that towards the end, was just like, this does not make sense to me.
Yeah.
That I'm the one here right now. Because when I was your age, it was not sitting in an FCA event, so that was awesome. But no, it was good. A couple of them followed me on Instagram, so I guess I did okay. I guess I didn't suck, or else they probably wouldn't have done that.
Right.
But no, it was cool. It was cool. I'd like to do it again. I'd like to do it more so I get better at it, to be honest, as well.
You can come to the FCA camp.
You say that like you're going to be there.
I've been there the last 2 years leading worship.
I was there last year with you.
Yeah.
Running sound. But you're not in control of me speaking, so.
No, I could tell. I could tell Darren.
Nah. Darren will ask me if he wants me to, or Josh will ask me if he wants me to.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm weirdly surprised they haven't. I'm curious as to why. Just because, I have a decent relationship with both of them, and they've asked me for certain things, but nothing to do with me talking. Maybe they know I can't talk. So
maybe
that could be it.
Yeah. I'm honestly like racking my brain right now to try to figure out what has happened in my life, and
other than busyness, it's just been a lot of different things. It's been 2 weddings the past month for me. It's been my daughter turned 1 year old, and that is also crazy because we started this right before she was born.
I'm crazy tired. What if I just fall asleep right now?
Everybody else probably stop watching.
Yeah, probably.
Marble Hill campus. It's been nonstop, man.
Yeah, we have been really busy. This coming weekend, we have an event here at Connection Point. It's called Volunteer Appreciation. That is on Saturday, so like 2 days from now. Recording this on Thursday afternoon, and that's going to be a long day. Those are always long days, and then good old 5 o'clock wake up time on Sunday morning is
He doesn't
my cup
have
of
to
tea.
wake up that early. He just chooses to. So some of that's on him. I wake up at, what time we have to be here?
We have to be here 7:15.
So I wake up at 7.
Yeah, well, you also live like 3 minutes away from the church.
I still woke up at 7 when I didn't live 3 minutes away from church.
I live 15 minutes away from the church.
You lying?
Okay, 10 minutes away from the church. With my driving, it takes about 15 minutes.
Yeah. You be going 70?
75.
Okay. That's probably still not a sin. You know, like 75 is probably not a sin.
I wouldn't say speeding is a sin.
You're disobeying law.
Disobeying the law, but yeah, it's just we're just not supposed to.
I think it's
We're just not supposed to disobey our parents, man.
That's fair. Don't speed though. It's not worth it.
It's
what
not,
if it is a sin?
It's not worth it. You'll get where you need to go. I promise. I'm really doing this thing.
My wife's gave a sermon for her internship, and it kind of hit in that regard, talking about how, well, if you're supposed to be in traffic right now, like what if that is all according to God's plan, you know, like in that moment, you know? And I think of that sometimes, like there's times that I've like been running late or whatever and am super angry. And then like I'm on my way and there was a wreck there and I was like, well, maybe if I was on time, that wouldn't have been them. It would have been me, you know? And that's always a weird situation.
Yeah.
Something I can't get out of my head is we had like this staff thing for like 6 hours.
Oh, yeah.
About our feelings, I guess you could say. And
it
that
was
sounds
emotions.
super lame. They're the same thing. If you're angry, you feel angry.
Yeah, but it was specifically about the emotions, the 8 emotions.
Yep. Glad, angry,
lonely.
We must have listened.
Fear.
Yeah.
Or it may have been afraid instead of fear. I wish I had my backpack.
And
I've got them all. Yeah.
But it was solid.
Yeah, but
it made me realize that I'm angry a lot. And then on the left side of the paper was, you help me.
Yours was rage and anxiety.
Yeah. But the left side of the paper was this.
The left
and the middle
side
was the emotions.
Yeah.
Or the feelings. And on the far right was...
Yeah, so the left side is what you feel if you've not dealt with that emotion. Like all of us have felt an emotion, but dealt with it and gone through that emotion, like try to figure out why you're feeling that way. And the left side is if you don't figure it out. And anger is it is anxiety and rage. And so they're saying if you don't deal with that emotion, you're going to have anxiety and you're going to have rage. With Grayson, it's very little roid rage and a lot of just. That's something that has changed. I've gotten bigger. He's gotten smaller.
He may or may not be stronger than me, which is partially the reason he is now bigger and stronger than me, because now I have.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It just depends.
Now that he's bigger than me, I do not want to.
Certain lifts.
I do not want to put in the effort to try and get past him again, because that sounds so difficult and far away.
But on the right side is the qualities that you'll have if you deal with that emotion. I can't remember what is said on the right side of anger.
Yeah, because I'm not there. I'm still on the left. But it's been cool because. I mean, I did have a conversation with Hannah yesterday because I was just angry, and I was like, I don't know why. And I even kind of was this morning when I woke up, and there was no reasoning. It was just, I felt the pressure of the things I needed to get done today, and it's been a crazy week, and I literally haven't sat down and done anything that I need to do. And it was just like instant, just my alarm went off, and I was just like, ugh. And super weird before we get back into that, I woke up at 8, and I had my alarm set for 9. And at 8, I was like, I cannot forget to put the lemon on the stick when I wake up.
What?
And I sat there, and I was telling myself, I cannot forget to put the yellow lemon on the stick.
Wow.
I woke up to my alarm at 9. And I said, what is the lemon on the stick? I was just like, I had to mean something.
Yep.
And I have no idea. I cannot figure out what my brain was trying to function. I haven't seen a lemon in a week. I don't have any at home. I don't even have a stick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know I'd poke a lemon on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Then after that came the anger because I was just like, I don't even know.
Yeah. I figured out what the other two emotions are.
What?
Shame and guilt.
That's good.
Those are the other two.
Anger is a weird one for me because it's like Hannah said, what are you angry at? And I'm like, I'm not angry at anything.
You're just angry.
I just feel like I should get my car and yell and then come back home. Like, I don't know. Like, that's what I felt.
Oh, man.
She's like, but why? And I'm like, okay, well, let's just go through some things.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I woke up with these 3 things to do, and it became 12, which is probably normal for most people, you know, but I didn't have much warning on those things. It was like hey, do this. And I'm like, I mean, it's fine that I need to do these things. It didn't bother me, but I was also like mad because it was an hour and a half. I was like, I was hot because I was angry. That's frustrating. I don't know. There's just a list of I just went on and on and on. And I said, and I'm going to get home kind of late at 8.
Yeah.
Going to have to give this kid a bath at 9:30 or 10 because my kid's nuts.
Yeah.
And I said, that's fine. And then I'm going to put her to bed, but she's not going to go to bed because she never goes to bed. Mm-hmm. And I'm already angry because I know that that's what's going to happen. You know, I was like, I'm just already angry because I know what's going to happen in the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was frustrating. Plus my car, just work like you're supposed to. It was just nuts.
Man.
I was over it. And then that was yesterday. And then today I woke up angry and had to go to Pastor Chris's house. And I guess he sensed the anger. I think partially it was because I was not supposed to go for this event we're having this weekend, Volunteer Appreciation. I called a distributor so they could donate soda to us for the event. I had organized and planned for someone to pick that up this morning. It did not go as planned. I was the one that is now picking it up this morning because I was already frustrated yesterday. So when someone asked me what should happen, I just said, I'll handle it, whatever, because I always put stuff on myself and can't say no.
Yep.
Which is my problem. And then I wake up this morning after I think about the lemon on stick, and I'm like, I have a Chrysler 300. I can't pick up 300 cases of soda.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who do I know with a truck? And I think about somebody. I'm like, well, they actually have like a job. Like, I mean, I guess church is a job, but like if I need to go do something, I can.
Right.
Like Ashton, he was in our podcast at one time, has a truck. I was like, well, I can't call him.
Right.
I texted Matt, who is one of the custodians here at church. He didn't answer for a while because they were like moving chairs. He answered me eventually, but I was just like, hey, it's okay, whatever, you know. And I was like, all right. Who else? I texted Jared because I know he is the secretary to our head pastor.
Yep.
So I said, it's Chris at church. And he had no idea. And I was like, wow, you are not doing your secretarial job very well if you have his calendar and don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
So I texted the man, the myth, the legend, the big man, Pastor Chris.
PC.
And he said, you're going to get me out of my sermon writing to go pick up sodas. And I said to him, well, maybe you won't go long. Maybe I made you make your sermon shorter. So we went and picked it up. And I guess he sensed the anger, right? Like he just sensed I'm frustrated and it's 9:00 in the morning, like whatever. And I just told him, you know, like I didn't plan on getting this. And then I realized I don't have my usual SUV. So it became hard. I was like, I could probably fit it all in the trunk, but then my bumper would be dragging and it'd be sparking and it's not my car. So I didn't want to go through all that. And so we got it done. We got her done.
Yep.
Got her done. There's a lot of soda. There's a lot of RC Cola, which Chris told me was the thing to drink in Kentucky.
That don't surprise me one bit.
Yep. Do you know what it stands for? RC?
Royal Crown.
Wow. Good job. I did not know that till this morning.
Yep.
Big Red. It sucks. Don't drink it.
It's a cream soda.
It's not. No. It's cherry cream soda.
No, it's not.
It is red.
It's just cream soda.
No, it's
Yes.
disgusting.
What were you thinking of it as?
When I saw it was red, I was thinking of a cherry Dr. Pepper.
No.
And it
I
was
think if you thought of
not
it as
that.
a cream soda, you'd be like, oh, okay, this is okay. I won't say it's good.
What about Dr. Wright? Or
Dr. Wright?
No, it's not called Dr. Wright. It's called
Diet Right.
Diet Right.
It is a diet, 0 calorie, 0 sugar, 0 carb cola.
That's clear.
No.
No?
Diet Right is brown. The can is blue and
silver. Yeah, I guess I never drank it. It
Yeah.
looks gross.
It's definitely like not. It's good. It's good. It tastes like a Diet Cola, but I've never seen a young person drink it.
You wouldn't order it.
Maybe.
If there's Coke Zero, you're gonna order.
Yeah, yeah, but if the only diet soda they've got is Diet Right,
yeah.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. Well, Tyke,
Speaking of that, we're gonna have cancer when we grow up.
why aspartame?
Yeah.
It's better than diabetes. No, it's probably not. It's probably not better. Probably not better.
Nope.
Diabetes is like fixable. Like
You can live with it. You can technically live with cancer.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I feel like your time runs out with cancer. I mean, I guess the type of cancer.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know where the
line is to where it's like, well,
and I also
Well,
don't
there's
know where the
different
cancer is at with aspartame. Like,
probably everywhere.
is it liver? Is it
Once
stomach?
it hits liver, though, I think it goes everywhere.
I think that's what my grandma had.
That's what my grandpa had. I think it hit his liver first, and then it
Yep.
pretty much went
That's what my grandma
absolutely everywhere.
had. My
from
grandma
there.
wouldn't go to the hospital. She refused to go to the hospital, and she knew she had liver cancer because she went one time, and then she started feeling real bad. She was like, I think my dad made her go, and they were like, it's everywhere.
I think the worst part about liver cancer would be the catheter.
Probably.
I pray regularly
Mm-hmm.
that I don't ever have to have a catheter.
Why?
That would have to be some of the worst pain. Like, I could cry sitting here.
Oh my gosh.
If you don't know what that is, I suggest you don't look it up.
Yeah, don't look it
and I
up.
suggest that you don't ask anybody.
Yeah.
But it's gross. And it's physically, humanly can't comprehend that that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
And whose bright idea it was
Yeah.
to try it.
I know.
Can't spell it either.
Can't spell it?
No.
CATH.
I got that part.
ADER.
Catheter.
Catheter. Maybe.
Catheter.
I don't know. It's probably why.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of just information.
Yep.
We are in it for the long run. These next few months and these last few months have been very busy, and
it's not going to slow down.
Yeah.
So what are you about to say?
So I tend to look ahead a lot, and I'm looking ahead to right now December, because after Christmas we get a week off. That's what I'm looking forward to.
That's so far away.
I know.
Oh, we have a trip coming up.
Yeah, we get a weekend.
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah, Thursday,
and 2 of them are driving.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
So 4 days, 2 driving. It's
Yeah.
not far though.
No.
I'm excited to just like leave my brain here.
Yep, I really hope I can.
I do too. I don't think my wife will let me take my brain. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She won't let me do it.
Are you taking Maya?
I don't know yet. I'd like to.
Okay.
I mean, because, I don't know. It'd be good.
Yep.
Sometimes. It'd be good. A good idea.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a good trip, but it'd be a good idea. It'd be like we're going on vacation. Me and our daughter are going to have a great time. And then it not be a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And then get home and be upset and be ready for a vacation. But I would miss her very dearly for 4 days. 4 days is a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Could not do it. My uncle is going to Portugal.
What? Why?
Yeah. And I thought that was in Spain. So I said, "You're going to Spain?" He goes, "Well, we're going there too." And I was like, "What?" He said it's like right by Spain,
Yeah.
but it's not in Spain. For what? To hang out for
trip?
2 weeks. I was like, "That's crazy." Crazy. He sent me the name of like the island and the resort they're going to, and Yeah. I say, can you send me some money? Just a little. I don't need a lot.
Oh,
I like shoes or
yeah,
whatever. But no, let's plan on our next one, like coming up with some verses and going over some stuff. But it was good to catch up with y'all.
Well, we'll be back. We'll be back.
We'll be back. Period.
I'm not going to give you a time frame. Don't expect anything.
Nope. But be looking.
Yeah.
Rewatch something.
Yeah. We have a really good episode.
One of them. One of the 40 have to be good.
Yeah. Michael Reese's story, or the Reese's story.
Solid.
If this is the first video you've ever seen of us, go back and watch our old episodes, because I promise we've not always been this dry.
Oh yeah. It's just been I don't have words.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't filmed in 2 months, so we've gotten to the point where we're rookies again. And
I don't know. You should go watch our first testimony video and then watch this one. And this one's gonna be extraordinary better, even though we had no clue what to do today. Yeah,
I never watched the first one back.
I didn't either. I knew I was nervous when I was talking, so it can't be good. Story's good. Nervousness isn't. Kind of like today at FCA. We love y'all. If you come to church here, see you Sunday. If you don't, see you in heaven.
See you guys.
Peace. That was kind of cool. See you in heaven.